watching my video.
All right, we're
There you
live.
go.
I know.
All right.
What did it say on there saying why did it stall out?
Says this meeting is being live streamed. Oh wait,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? The car?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about loading on the. Dude, it launched from 29% power out straight to 100.
Wow.
Like wicked.
How many S's?
Two.
There's two.
2S?
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know if I got to recalibrate because I haven't used it in a month and a half. Maybe I got to recalibrate the radio. Or the only other thing is, prior to taking that run or making that run, I had run it up the road, brought it back because of traffic. Prior to that, I was driving it around trying to get it, just setting the steering trims. Then I ran it up, turned around, brought it back to me because traffic, then drove it back down to where, I tried to make a pass and I pulled into the trigger and the same thing happened. As I rolled in, it got to a certain point and just stayed there. It wouldn't accelerate. So I just cut the run out. I opened the car up, checked everything out, made sure everything was good, put the body back on it, and then tried it again. And it did the same thing on the second pass, but I just stayed into it this time and held it. All of a sudden, it just shot up to 100% power out and took off. And I'm like, hey, there she is.
You could hear it. It was funny.
That's what we're supposed to be saying right now. But yeah, man, it was nuts.
Damn, that's crazy.
What's up, Bushman? Mama's Mini. What's in a bag of dickweed?
Bag of dickweed. There you go.
And JD's RCs. What's up?
Welcome in, guys.
What's up, everybody?
Hi, John.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Happy Easter, everyone.
What's up, Sergeant J?
Sergeant J, Joe versus RC. What's happening? Happy Easter, everybody.
Bro, Joe. What up?
Got Matt Harris in the background. You guys can't see him, but you can hear his voice.
There.
Yep.
You got the black spot here because
Yeah.
I'm kind of not in the background, but I am.
I can see John Martin every once in a while.
Here, it's not there. It's not there. It's not here.
Al Castro, what's going on?
And Keith, he's just having problems.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, all righty.
Happy Easter.
Celebrated
Happy
Mike's
Easter,
birthday
Keith.
today. Oh, Osborne RC's birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Osborne.
Well, tell him we said happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mike.
You probably passed out already.
Happy birthday.
He got the double whammy today, all the food plus cake.
Al
There you go.
Castro, what's happening? What's going on?
What a cake, man.
Oh,
Ham,
you know.
sweet potatoes, mashed
There you
potatoes,
go.
then cake
I
Jeez.
know.
with deviled eggs.
Plus candy.
Oh,
Plus candy? Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah, first thing my son does when he started ripping his Easter basket open, he's not fond of candy like me, like myself. He starts handing me the candy. I'm like, why are you handing it to me? I don't eat it. That's where you get it from.
I
She starts
know,
handing
right,
it to
JD?
mom.
I'm in a food coma too.
Tell you, my in-laws definitely put me into a food coma today.
My wife made a big thing of bean dip. Oh my God. She used refried beans and nacho cheese, sprinkle cheese, and then chips.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was over. And
Well,
then
Mama,
she had the sides that you could add to it if you wanted to.
Mom, I don't think it's the food or the activities. I think it's the alcohol.
Yeah.
What's up, Osborne? Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, Osborne.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Beer birthday.
Nice. Oh yeah, of course. You got to bring that RC with you.
Right.
It's boring sitting in the house all the time.
Matt, Sergeant J said toilet's a
Disaster.
disaster.
Nah, not yet. Right now, it's just
percolating,
methane
though.
disaster.
Yeah, it's percolating.
Right now, it's just methane disaster.
Mm.
Just a lot of methane. Just don't let a match in the house.
Ugh.
It will be here, but not really.
Oh.
So, Keith, I seen Mr. Mark Santa Maria
Oh yeah.
see a photo shoot or a video of you finally on your vehicle.
Oh, you did? Oh, on
I
this
did
channel?
see that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Another one?
we'll have to check
Yep.
it out, I guess.
On his swap meet.
Oh
The-
yeah.
He was checking it out, and I was watching it because I really didn't want to watch it. I'm like, well, maybe Keith will be on this one. I got a feeling I need to watch it, so I started watching it, and yeah, I think about halfway through, maybe.
Oh yeah.
He's like, man, I seen this guy almost every time here, and he's got some killer stuff. He's got some. I mean, look at these cars, and he had the semi out.
Yeah.
So it was pretty interesting. That's the only reason I watched it. Other than that, after that, I turned it off.
Uh,
So I was pretty intrigued to see your
stuff
cars
on
on
this
there.
channel. Oh, that's good.
It's about time.
Yeah.
Right.
Just figured I'd let you know that on his swap meet
On
video
his-
if you want to go and watch it.
Yeah, I'll go watch it.
I got to pull up right now. I'll tell you exactly where it's at.
All right.
Let's see.
I'm guessing halfway, but I don't know.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Sooner
Right.
than that?
Right at the 4-minute mark. He stopped over by
4-minute
you
mark.
and was recording all your shit.
There
Okay.
you go. Yeah, I couldn't
Hey.
remember.
You got the van, the semi, table with your other three on there. You're standing there with the back of the car open.
Yeah.
Was he actually in there?
Yeah. Well, you don't see Keith's face.
Oh,
Just seeing. Oh, there it is. Now
Right.
he's got the mask on.
his body.
Yep.
Oh, he's got the mask on.
Yep.
I was stalking him too.
Were you now?
That video
Say
was
that
the best.
too
What's up, Josh?
loud.
What's up?
What's up, Josh?
What's up, Josh?
Put up. Yeah.
I was gonna say the stocky ones that Josh requested, Keith just did awesomely.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
You guys are
That
done
poor
killing
red cat.
aliens.
Right? The red cat has been beaten for sure.
It has.
You guys all done killing the aliens, Josh?
Yeah.
Drove that red cat.
He gave you a little respect there. Told you
Right?
he loved your
It
builds.
was good.
Yeah.
That's why I say it was a pretty good.
Probably
I'd have
trying
been
to
on-
get him off the
Surprisingly.
list of getting
I'd have been all right
Cool.
moving on. That stuff looks like crap.
Right?
Oh,
That's what he said. He's like, all right, moving on.
Yeah,
no. Moving on.
Yep.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Yep. Now I'm done. All right. This guy got his fame. So now we're moving on after 6 months of being out here every week.
Osborne, you grew up, huh? Good for you, buddy.
What's that?
He's
So
got to
you
get a
finally-
second one though for his old lady though, right?
Finally got a 10 scale now.
Yep.
Got the big boy toys now.
There you go.
Got the MSTCFXW.
That's barely a. Come on.
I was gonna say that's what 11th scale. Oh,
Maybe something like that.
Welcome to the real world.
Right?
I think we've had the scale discussion a couple of times. It's like every company's got their own scale that's 10th
oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
They do.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure. Definitely. I mean, especially, the overseas companies definitely have their own version of scale for things. When you got like MST and Hobby Plus and whatever else. There's the other ones.
So Sergeant J.
Well, there's so many different companies out now.
Of
For
course.
sure.
And none of them know what 10 scale is.
Even all them little bashers, those Chinese bashers, yeah, they say 10 scale and they're more like, 14th, 12th scale.
Right.
I think he's in my video I'm gonna post. Oh my,
Mark Santa Maria
yeah,
or Santiago, whichever
yeah.
one.
I think he was in next to the Tamaya section.
There you go.
Yeah. Mark Traxxas Maria. Get it right.
There you go.
That's
In that video, he was trying to buy some Traxxases for sure.
Oh, yeah. And he did wind up buying somebody's collection.
Damn, he didn't even ask me for me.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. Sorry, Keith. Not this time.
Yeah,
That's the way to do it, Max Paul. Just
But at least
keep
you.
it- enjoy and learn all at the same time.
Yeah. What's up, Max
Exactly.
Paul? Curtis D.
That's all it's about, isn't it?
Well, Osborne said, well, the box
Learning.
says 1/8, but right now it's a 313 wheelbase. Yeah, that,
Hey, what's up?
that's what 313. That's what 12 and a quarter or 12 and a half, or is that 13?
12.3. 12.3.
Yeah,
12.3.
I knew it was something like that.
yeah, that's pretty much a standards for the 10 scales right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
What's going on,
Raymond,
Eamon? Happy Easter, buddy.
happy Easter, man.
Kurt, I was a little late. You didn't do your.
Oh, yeah, it's already done.
Is it?
Yeah, you're too late.
Yep. Opened it and put it away.
Yep.
No, I'm going to do it here in a little bit.
What's up,
You
Curtis?
got to keep the people watching.
And yeah,
Right.
everybody get in here. If I'm
Get up
7 minutes
first.
late, everybody else is 15 minutes late.
No, I was just like looking around. I'm like, all right, it's like 8:29, and I haven't seen an email. Oh, there it is.
I know, right when Dennis sent me his little message, I was
you were
right
late
in the
too,
process of clicking the button.
Oh,
Did he send you a Brad message?
Oh
Are
yeah,
you going to go live? You going to go
Yeah.
live?
pretty much.
Oh,
I
shit.
haven't gotten my email yet.
I just sent him a
That's
message
funny.
saying, hey, Kurt, wake up, Kurt. The stream's about to start without you.
That's funny.
Max Paul
Where's
got the
Eric?
TRX for High Trail too.
Tracy came in.
Oh.
Keith, wake up! I'm a little bit late. It's 8:30. I'm like, oh crap!
Coach D, what's going on?
Coach D, how's it going? Thanks for popping in.
Well, the way that you titled it, you kind of got them thinking that you're unboxing a brand new Limitless.
Yeah, like the whole Limitless. I know after I sent it, I'm like, oh shit, I should have put body. Oh well. Who wants to see it at Limitless unboxed though? There's a million of them out there.
Hurry
I
up.
have a
Oh, yeah.
limitless
Miss
box
Kurt's in
behind
the
me.
limits box.
I'll open an empty limitless box and then you show that body.
Yeah,
There you go.
Like, come on, Brett. Come on, Kurt. You probably got a couple boxes of Limitless boxes sitting around someplace.
I don't keep the boxes, man. They're gone.
You don't keep the boxes?
I keep them maybe for a month or so, and then after that, they're gone.
Really?
Just in case I got to send them back or something for some stupid reason. But after that, they're gone. I might cut out a little piece.
Yeah, I still got my 10-2 box Cherokee.
I'm about to say I got all my damn boxes.
They just collect.
But I got all my
That's
stuff
mine.
in one, so
Well, for the most part.
I got 90% of my stuff in that box. So
Hey, you'd be surprised how many dishes and shit you can stack in them boxes when you go to move.
Exactly.
yeah.
You'd be surprised how much shit you can fit in there.
Either that or how many extra RC parts that you might have sitting around you need to throw in to put something into.
Yeah, that's where all my
Right.
RC stuff.
I
half
buy
my RC
so much
stuff
shit
is.
on Amazon. I have plenty of boxes to put shit in.
Yeah, but
Your wife
all
buys
the
it, Kurt.
boxes.
Don't lie.
Yeah,
There
well,
you go.
see,
They're
that's
just
the
brown
problem.
boxes, though, Kurt. They're not RC boxes.
You can write on
Right.
them.
Yeah, but Kurt, the little 3x7 boxes you get from Amazon because you got little dinky parts doesn't hold anything. You need that at 53 inch by 23 inch box that you put all your shit in.
That you can't even carry no more because you got too much shit in it.
Exactly.
You
There
just
you
tape the
go.
bottom. You got to tape the bottom of it. That's for
You
sure.
pick
Damn
it up
straight.
and the bottom of the box falls out.
You
I
tape
want to
it.
know where
Exactly.
Tank is. His background is different. He's being very sneaky tonight.
He's in his office working.
Yeah, I'm in my office right now doing some work stuff.
He's in
My basement office.
He doesn't get to play.
I actually have 2 rooms down in my basement just for me. Because I'm a
Oh
good
shit. There you go.
Yeah, the office was used to be the old hobby room, right?
no, I've always had a well,
Oh, okay.
it used to be my editing studio when I used to do video productions, like weddings and special occasions.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
And porn. I mean, yeah, that those
We knew that one. I knew that was coming.
That's what she said.
That's special
Right.
occasions.
You meant to say private home movies.
Special
private home
videos.
movies. That's it. That's a good word for it.
There you go.
And we know why Kurt throws the boxes away. So his wife can't see
Because
exactly.
I was about to say, so I
Evidence.
can't see it.
Evidence. That's why you never keep them all up on the
You know,
shelf
here's-
either.
Right?
Hide one under the desk.
So why? It was only $20.
Push it a
They
couple
gave
under
it
the
to
desk so
me.
she can't see them.
Yeah, he gave it to me.
No,
They gave it
I
to me.
think,
Serious.
I think nothing was more special than the time that I got the text message from the wife with the video going, "Did we buy something?" As the Armin felony is sitting on the porch, and then she goes, "Oh, by the way, this bill come in and this bill come in." I'm like, whew, escaped that one.
Did that video. We haven't seen him in a long time. I'll remember his name in a minute. The RC.
We haven't seen
He
him
was
in a
out.
long.
He was out like walking around in camouflage, and he was stalking around his house, and he picked up a box, and his wife said, "I caught you, Particle Man."
Part of
Oh,
Yeah, you won't see.
I thought you were describing yourself in the third person for a minute.
I didn't know what he was describing, honestly.
No, I haven't
Particle
seen.
Man is
I thought it was a Duckman episode.
he is kind of off the radar for a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time, man. Used to talk to him a lot.
Okay.
TJD, that's what I did. I kept a couple little, I did cut the infraction, or no, the limitless, I think it was, but front of the box off.
Yeah.
And then
I
that's
think if
hanging on the wall.
If I did that with all the boxes I had, I'd have one wall completely covered.
Yeah, other than that, it goes in the trash.
I imagine you would, Dennis.
And that's the only one I kept, I think. I think that's the only one I kept.
Nope.
I got
Hell,
them all.
hell,
Right? And King Hauler's box is full too, man. Full.
I
The
think
only
if
ones I-
Tank, I was
Go
gonna say, I
ahead,
think if Tank kept all the box fronts on his, he'd be able to build a house out of them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure. Some of them I bought were used. Have a
Well,
box.
yeah, I know that and realize that, but I was just saying in general.
Yeah.
Drink.
Mm-hmm.
like a used car lot. The only ones I don't have are from my nitro stuff. I've got everything else.
Only box I don't have is for my 1/16 E-Revo and then my garage sale Jeep. Everything else I got all the boxes for.
Yeah, that Jeep I got that box. 10-2 Cherokee.
10-2. Yep, Cherokee. I do
Well,
not have that box
half my
because it
stuff's
didn't
in there.
come with one. That's okay.
Half my RC stuff's in there.
And the 10-2 bucks.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Hell, my deadbolt, I still got all the parts trees and shit still in the box that I haven't even pulled out.
Let's see, I need to
Going out with my CCO2 today, I realized something is I have to fix my steering before Beat of the Creek because, man, was it ever painful today.
Beat of the Creek, Tank.
Yeah, the creek. The beat of the creek. Stop laughing at the way I fucking speak. I'm French.
Hey, we didn't say anything about metal.
Hey,
Hey?
Hey, I was gonna say that was a nice ferry ride, man.
take it easy, Brad. Take it easy.
Oh shit.
Now I see why we're not going to get an invite for Thursday.
Yeah,
There you
right.
go.
Darn.
Fuck you guys, I'm going home. What the fuck do we got going on here?
Don't know.
That is
We
a
don't see
good
anything except
question.
dark.
I'm coming.
We got-
I'm coming onto an on ramp onto the I-69, and there's a car parked right where the on ramp comes on. It's like, what the hell?
Did you just say you're
attention?
coming on I-69?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Coming on a ramp.
That's nice.
Make sure you pull over.
Right?
It's the rules
Make
of the
sure you-
road.
Extra napkins.
Yes. Paper towels.
And
or
just think,
something.
I'm heading south too.
That's doesn't make it sound any better.
Well, I figured if I'm going to dig myself a hole, let's keep on digging.
Might as well.
You know, if I don't go there, you guys will. So,
Watch out for the mud.
oh shit!
That too.
It's usually what's there.
Josh, did you see that transmission that Deluxe just posted today?
Yeah.
What are they thinking?
It'd be an awesome pulling transmission.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can get both outputs to the rear like that, yeah. Do a two-wheel drive like that. But
Well, isn't
it's
that
Running in.
true?
you know, it's kind of weird that both motors sit on one side and the spur gears, the way that they sit, are offset in there.
It's definitely
Yeah, I don't
different.
understand how it works.
It's wait, I haven't seen it, but run this by me again. It's a transmission that's got two motors and it's two-wheel drive.
No, it's basically it's set up for the new style of an MOA crawler. Instead
Okay.
of having motors on the axle, now you have just two motors at the transmission.
Okay.
They
And
gotta split it through a transfer case. 'Cause I didn't see the spur gear setup.
yeah, you could just see it in the picture that Joe posted. You can just see the way that the one gear sits up against the back plate and the other one is more toward the front of the plate, closer to the motors.
Yeah, those are the internal gears of the transmission. That's not the spur.
Oh, it is?
It's
Looks
that
like the
it's that
spur.
I thought it was
reversible.
spur gears.
Mm-mm. Those are the internal gears, which act like a spur for it, but it's running on the
Hmm.
internal gears. It looks like.
Interesting.
Okay.
See it?
Yeah. Yeah, because
That makes
they're
a little
both
more sense.
at the one side now. Okay.
So I do think it's set up for like a sporty or MLA. It's just now the weight's not on the axle,
Right.
and you can
It's
run.
up on
You
the
don't have to
transmission.
buy the specific axles. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
I bet the rear probably goes to um, a transfer case.
Divorce transmission case, you think?
I would think.
Either that or some type of carrier bearing in the center of the chassis
Yeah.
and then drop down. I will have to pick Matt's brain from Deluxe at Beat the Creek on that one.
It looks neat.
Oh, it definitely looks different.
Definitely.
I don't think there's anything I could do with that, not having a sporty setup or anything.
Right. I mean, two motors, two ESCs. Yeah.
No
Or
thanks.
you can, yeah, it would definitely be two ESCs.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a dual motor brushless yet, I don't think.
Nope.
Not yet.
Do you think they will?
I don't
Do
think
you
it
think
would
there's
be,
actually do you think there's actually a demand for one though?
no, I don't think it would be hard to produce, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Because I don't think the demand's there
No.
anymore.
No, and with all these new ESCs coming out, these new AM32s, it's too easy just to put two of them in there and still have like limited weight that you're throwing at it.
That transmission goes can go you can put two motors on it.
Yeah, it's set up for two motors.
Okay, be good crawling, right? For front and rear.
That's all it's for, is for crawling.
Yeah, I mean comp. I mean,
Yeah.
Right. Motor on axle style. Well, they
Yeah.
eliminate that. Would
Max said there's
eliminate it.
trolls. Is
is
Nicole
that
in here again?
3?
What's up?
Max
said
Fall
it's-
said, "Oh no, trolls!" in the chat. Was Nicole in here singing songs again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
she's still there.
Tank, you didn't do any damage on your truck when you hit that tree, did you?
He said he'll be right back.
Oh,
Had to go edit a video real quick.
So is that like a stage 3 truck or something like that? Super modified.
It'd be a sporty or
MOA
yeah.
motor on axle, which you don't see a whole lot anymore of.
Yeah,
They're
or
coming
maybe
back.
set up as a class 3.
Are they? Are they not
This
in
V
class 3?
rocket. Nothing says you can't run 2 motors in class 3.
Interesting.
You just can't run the motor on axle. So if you ran it on the transmission,
Right. They can't
you
do
could
anything
drive
about it.
reverse on the rear and forward on the front and make that thing turn so tight.
Oh yeah,
Right.
spinning on a dime.
Mitchell, how many amps did that thing crank when it came in at full throttle like that?
Probably a lot.
I'm sure he's full to download already.
We were talking about it earlier. Yeah, you could hear that
Get out of
thing.
the way.
Hear that thing. You couldn't hear it at first, and all of a sudden it's out. Bah, bah, bah.
376.
76?
2S.
376 amps.
Holy shit. On 2S? Damn.
So what it go from 20 to 100?
Went from 29.7 to 100.
That's like Jericho driving.
Jeez. 370 amps on a 2-cell? Holy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. The sound of it was funny.
You have to realize that the 2-cell, there's 16,000 milliamps.
That's true.
You got
Yeah,
two 8,000.
and you know it
Oh,
brought
two
them back
8,000s.
down.
Okay, there you go.
It brought that 16,000 milliamp down to 5.1 volts.
Woo.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
That's a
What motor
number.
was that? Was that one of the
Sucked that
TPs?
dry.
One of my keep.
Is it the
But
fixed grenaded one or a different one?
no, different one. It wouldn't have pulled down like that had it not have hit so hard. But
Right.
since it did, I mean, basically
That
30%
80% jump.
power out to 100. That's like that's a lot. I mean,
I would say so.
hey, but
Jesus.
I mean, it shot. I mean, sucker went straight too, man. I was like,
Well, that's
wow.
good. It went straight.
That's
had
always
more-
a plus when you just hit something like that and it just takes off straight.
Yeah.
It definitely had more in it.
Yeah. I don't know if this setup does with this car, but I think that's pretty close to being all out with it. And ESC did not like it at all. But like I was saying, I had already did some back and forth with it, and the ESC was hot by the time I even made that run. It was I shut it off and let it cool down to 120 degrees. And when I got back into it, it was at 140 degrees. And after that run, it actually went over 200 degrees.
Wow.
But that was after I got out of it and into the brakes. You always generate more heat there. But
Right.
at the top end of the run, it was at 180 degrees.
It's a little
But
warm.
all that running back and forth that I did prior to that didn't help it. I mean, it was already up there at 140 before I even started. So if I can go out next time, I can go out there, just go down and shoot it. It won't be so bad. I may do it one more time with this setup just to see. I want to figure out what's going on. I don't know if it's temperature of the ESC that was withholding the throttle. I mean, there's no temperature cutoff. I always shut that off. So it shouldn't have been, but it may have been. So just to kind of maybe try save itself. But
Not yet.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, Tank, did you hurt anything on that when you hit that tree?
No,
Damn.
Did you say damn? You're hoping?
Yeah, he sure did. He thought, damn, what a dick.
Oh, I said, damn. Yeah, it's a damn good truck.
That is
No,
not
no,
how the damn sounded.
No, damn.
we took it as damn. You didn't break it. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Go out there and do it again.
Hmm,
Ah,
it's worth doing that.
this thing took a beating today, that's for sure.
You getting that ready for Sunday, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, my problem is I kept the servo saver from Tamaya, and the way the servo saver works, it's like a C ring, a plastic C ring, and then the servo goes on that, but that plastic actually moves. So as soon as I was stuck a little bit and I tried to move it, well, that servo saver was kicking on, so I was getting no steering at all when I was stuck in the rocks. That's no good.
What's up, Brian? Happy Easter.
what do you do? Glue it?
I'm either going to glue it or put a regular horn on it.
I was gonna say
Just right.
regular horn and hope and pray you don't break the servo.
Hey, that's right, JD. He said Tank didn't break it, then he didn't have any fun.
Oh, damn.
Of course
But
he didn't
It
have any
wasn't
fun.
for
He's
lack of
driving a
trying.
Tamaya.
But he did have fun because he thought he broke it.
And I brought my bully, the bully 2 from RC 4-wheel drive. Took it
How
out
did
just
it
a
do?
little bit and played with it on the sidewalk, and like everybody was going, "Wow, cool!" And then everybody was calling it a cheater truck.
Pretty much.
I just noticed my friend was loose. I don't know if it's because it came loose, but or I didn't tighten it enough when I built it. But I got to build a skid player for something for this to play on the rocks because there was way too much hanging up on here. Way too much. And this thing's almost dragging as it is, so there was a lot of hitting on that.
Yeah, I see a little bit.
A lot of mud. Everybody was asking me, is that a 112? No, it's a 110. Where does it say that? On the box? It actually says it on the chassis also. Like 110. And then somebody had a 110 Traxxas Bronco beside this. And I go, wait a minute, isn't the Traxxas Bronco and the G-Wagon 4-door about the same size? And people were saying, no, the G-Wagon's actually bigger. But it was actually smaller. So the 10th scale just doesn't match.
Right back to every company has their own scale again.
Yeah.
You know.
By all scale matters.
All right, let's pull this thing out of this box. What do you think?
Yay.
Oh shit, that's not the body.
Oh man, no, it's not.
Damn.
What the fuck?
It's in two pieces. It wasn't like that when I bought it.
Hey Kurt, why don't you present yourself?
This is the nose piece. Wow, that'd be too easy. Why don't you
Yeah,
guys just want you
oh
guys in
shit, I
those
almost
little
missed my exit.
little phones to squint.
Well, then I'll just select you anyway, so it don't matter to me.
Nice. Yeah.
Told you it was gonna
Ooh.
be different with that clear on it.
Yeah, right.
Pink and skulls, huh?
Is that like a candy apple red, Kurt? Or
JD
It's
says
pink.
it's pink?
I hope
It's
JD
pink.
says it took him forever to do.
Yeah. Oh, what, 6 months? Looks good, Dennis.
Looks good, buddy.
Appreciate it, man.
That's awesome.
See if the body looks like the big piece now.
Now, Dennis, the skulls were clear and you painted it pink, right? I mean, you painted the body pink and then you put the
Yeah.
print on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna be afraid to scratch that now.
Yeah, it's
Oh
gonna
man.
be sitting on the shelf probably.
That's what it's
Yeah.
afraid to scratch that. Ooh, that looks nice.
Looks good.
That
Right.
looks so friggin' ugly. What the heck is that?
Skills and
I'd try to
guns.
get my money back if I was you.
We'll call it a fampon.
All right.
Just a fast tampon.
There you go.
On
Awesome,
that
man.
body with all the black wheels and stuff. All the
Yeah.
black too. Nice job.
Yeah, black set of GRPs, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I got on it right now. I put the new black fin on there, the wing.
There you go.
And see if you hold it up, you can just barely see through the window.
Oh yeah, you can. I can see the screen. See the light coming through there.
20% limo tent.
Looked at it.
5.
5.
No, that's cool. I like that. The black, like I said, it'll match the tires and all the rest of the stuff. So
Yeah, I didn't think it would look right with just the windows being cleared out.
Yes,
Probably
Big
not.
Ed. Dennis did that.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Looks great.
came out good.
Looks great.
Let's see the
JD.
I think it's gonna look good. I'll have to get the body or the car out. Good job, man.
Thanks.
What the heck? Why did my live just start over? What is going on here? Going on with your YouTube, bro?
I just had to hit refresh, and now I got a
Stop
commercial.
on a commercial. What the heck? Video play soon.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, JD. What's up, Dirk? Thanks, man.
Dirka.
Okay.
Why are you not?
Yeah, once it's outside, it's gonna
Oh yeah, it'll pop
get a
even
different
more in
look
the
to the phone.
sun. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to do that.
You said the wing is black too, right?
The wing's all black, yeah. Same with the little nose piece that this will probably cover it so you won't be able to see that. because I'm
So
not going to put it comes with those little black pieces that sit on top of here, but I'm not going to put those on
Oh,
there.
yeah. Yeah, like little air splitters.
Yeah. I've got those too, but I won't use them.
Look at this, Dennis. I'm holding the wheel and the servo's turning completely from one side to the other, but the wheels are not turning.
What's up, Dirk?
Oh,
Big head.
chassis moving.
Yeah, a little bit because of the torque. But it's
Sure.
because that servo saver is just like that little C-ring is just
Yeah.
opening up, and it's
Yeah, that would be right into the trash and have a regular servo horn.
that's what I'm about to do. Either remove it, put a regular servo, or put a regular horn on there, and just let the plastic link take the brunt of the force.
Yeah, let it do a little bit of flex.
Because I was having a bitch of a time on the rocks when I was hung up and trying to turn it and position it, it did not want to turn.
That's never a good feeling when they do that.
Holy shit, everything's loose in the front here.
Holy shit. Did you have Brad build that?
Ouch. Ouch,
JD.
buddy. Ouch.
I'm going to have the prettiest curb in California.
Hey, I got some screws missing.
What's up, Dirk? Jeremy T. What's
Good.
happening?
Welcome in, guys.
A big head.
I guess I did kind of break some things today. I'm missing some screws. The front end is loose. Servo saver is the shits. I guess I did have fun. I'm going to use my Tamiya tool today, my brand new Tamiya tool to
There
see.
you go.
You know, Brad's got that same one.
Yeah, but he's got the red one. It's better.
No, you didn't even know what it was.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you like it, Kurt.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it looks good, buddy. Did a nice job, Dennis.
Get yours ready, Mitch.
Trying to decide on the color. Guess what it could be.
I didn't decide on a color either.
Oh,
I decided on that one.
Yeah. I think I think it was orange, and then he's like, orange won't look good.
No, he had to go bright with it. Something that big, you had to put some bright color on it.
Oh, for which truck is that?
Limitless?
Limitless? Okay.
And the one that you have, Mitch, you do speed runs with that one, or is that one just going to be a shelf body?
that was my original body. It beat. Well, it's got some road rash on it. Yeah, if you were gonna do a nice one, I think I'd have to get. I mean, with all the road rash on that one, I mean, it's still all together. It's still intact. There's no cracks or nothing in it. The scrapes probably could be sanded out, maybe. But
scarred up pretty good.
huh?
Just scarred up pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, the roof of it's got some road rash. So,
What about that blue one behind you there?
well, I
Or
have
you
that
leave
one.
that alone?
I have that one, and I chose to use that one as my runner body because I wanted to keep regular. So I have another one, another body, brand new. still in the box, and I wanted to keep one like mint and one that I could use. So I think I'd have to get another clear body. And just let you do that to make a shelf piece.
Now,
But
I have a lot more of that film that I did on Kurt's, and I have some flaming skulls that would
Okay.
probably look really good on there.
Pick out your own.
Or yeah, go on Liquid Concepts and find
That's
a
what I
film that
did.
you like.
I just sent it right to Dennis.
Liquid Concepts. Yeah, I'll check them out. I'll let you know.
It gives Dennis something to do.
Yeah. Not like I don't have anything to do.
Yeah. This he does.
Yeah, it only took him a year and a half to do this one.
Yeah, well,
Can't be in a rush.
Yeah, definitely.
some of it was an unforeseen
Yeah,
hiccup.
it's fucking with you. I wasn't in a rush for it, so
Right.
Yeah, you were just prep for it.
Man, I wish that body was done already.
I
You know,
was racing it not too long ago, so I really didn't want to. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to race it.
yeah, I've been getting another one already.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
we have to do another one.
Yeah, for 50 something for milling it. No, it would have been spray painted one color. Yeah, that was costly sending it to you.
I can't believe how much it costs to send back to you.
Right? I think next time it'd be like if I ordered a body, I'd order it and mail it to you direct.
Yeah, just have it shipped to me
Yeah,
from wherever.
because it doesn't cost as much as somebody else is doing it.
Yeah, just remember the next time you order parts, not to send it back to send them parts to Dennis too. You got to change it back to your address afterwards.
Thanks, Kagan.
I received a package, an envelope, a yellow big envelope from my old work that I used to work at 3 years ago. And my wife says, "Why are they sending you an envelope? Like, what could be in it?" And I go, "I don't know. I ordered something from Amazon, from eBay, and I forgot to change the address.
Gosh.
Oh
So it
shit!
went to my old work, but good thing they still had my shipping. So they sent it to me. They were nice.
After they said, so this is what he was doing when he was here.
What's up, Dwayne? Yeah, right.
Dwayne, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Dwayne?
Dry, very fun. Next is sledgehammer tires. Oh, nice.
So I got gold, I got red, I got blue, I got gray, I got a whole bunch of different color horns. I'm not sure if I got green.
I hate those horns.
Got some green here if you want
But
I got blue, I got black.
it. Get it.
Gold.
I do have gold.
You don't like them horns, Kurt?
no, I don't like this style.
Them aluminum ones.
I like their common colors, but yeah, they got that screw in the back.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Oh,
screw it in the
tightens
back.
down on
Yeah.
the shaft of the servo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those.
What do they usually have them on the side? Not really.
Got it in the back on the side and then one on the top. Some of them
Uh,
have the front and back and the top. I like the solid ones. Give me a nice solid one you just put on and put a screw on the top.
yeah.
I like the clamping style on them only because, we're running some badass servos on them.
I always strip them out. That's why those ones for some reason.
Bunny go.
They're definitely a softer aluminum.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I made one for you. Pink.
What's half of 32?
16.
16.
16.
Don't care.
16.
That's what I thought it was.
And
Taking
it's
over my
16
car.
in French also.
What? I must have counted it wrong.
Couldn't even drive my little WL toys without crashing it into the curb. She totaled that thing, man. He did. She's like, oh, you can buy another one. I'll let you buy another one. Come on, broken up. Oh, everything was bent.
Hey,
And the last car she drove, she's like, I'm not driving no more.
That's when you don't tell them how much that car was. So you
Thought
spend
right.
some good money on a
Then you
really
can
good.
order another one or a different one and place
thought
it.
I
Or
hit
a-
curbs all the time. Man, she just totaled her car in like 2 seconds.
It was kind of like the when I decided I was going to get the crawler for
Thank
Tammy to be able to go out and walk with me and go drive the truck. And the very first thing she says is, "How far can I jump this crawler?"
Not for jumping.
Shit, I bought mine a basher, a red cat basher, and she's had hers out maybe 5 times, and she's had it for 3 years.
Yeah.
I bought her a red cat Durcon or Ducon Pro brushless, and she loves it. She just is scared to tear it up, is what she said. I'm like, well, everything's replaceable. I'm like, if you tear it up, oh well. Like that's half the fun.
Oh, looks like Josh is making a parts list.
No, I'm figuring out points.
Yeah, I see.
The event I had today, I had a driver's meeting and I said, okay, the first rule of today is there is no rules, just have fun.
There you go.
CVDs are crap in the new Red Cat, are they? Why, who's breaking them?
Everybody that doesn't know how to drive.
There you go. Which red cat?
Probably the infusion, I
Probably
imagine.
is sent. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the fusion.
Oh,
Was it him or was it actually videos?
Well, there's a lot of people breaking them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
really?
Just like I was saying, well, the pins are coming out, David, because they don't have the screws Loctited. They didn't Loctite them, so you got to go over every screw on that truck.
Well, that's the
And
one
Loctite
fifth
it.
scale's doing the same thing. All the links are falling off because the screws aren't tight.
You see, when I got mine, I went over every screw on that truck before I even put a battery in it.
Mine are about shot. Huh?
Pulled all the screws out and Loctited them in them.
The ones on the front axle for the CVDs I did, but everything else I just made sure was tightened down and where it needed to be.
I think they're just they're coming loose. Screws are coming loose there, JDs. I think that's the problem.
Huh.
There's on the fifth scale. There's been like 3 or 4 guys on the fifth scales too that the screws have come out.
Of the CVDs
It's the links,
or
you
just
know,
the truck?
toe.
Oh, it's the links.
Yeah, the toe in, toe out arms and all that shit.
I mean, that's an easy fix. Just don't.
Well, yeah, you just need to tighten. You need people just throw a
Yeah,
battery
you
in it
gotta
and start
tighten
running
it.
the things. I know it says ready
Right.
to run, but
I mean,
Right.
they're not.
it should be
Right.
common
Yeah,
practice.
you got to go over them. Just
Yeah.
Well,
I
see,
mean,
if you've been
you
in
don't
the
have to
hobby
go over
long
them with.
enough, you've been in the hobby long enough, it should be common practice just before you do anything is
So you
go over the
open up the
whole truck and
diffs
make sure all the screws are tight.
and check the
Exactly.
grease. And,
That car there came from the factory with no front pinion bearing on the rear diff.
Is it supposed to?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's what I thought.
didn't have one.
Oh shit!
Oh,
was a
it's
Friday
not in
build.
stock. Yeah.
Either
That's
that or a
'cause they-
Monday build.
That's because they
Right.
used all the
Right.
same product in the same truck. That's the problem.
Yeah, they've got it in 3
They-
different trucks
Yeah, they used all their stock up in the new truck.
because everybody
I
was
gotcha.
making them in the red and blue sense, and now they're doing it in the fusion.
Yeah.
You
What are they
gotta
doing?
breaking pins out of the front axle shaft.
Oh, okay.
You have to go over every screw before you put a battery in it.
Yeah.
You have to. You got to check all
And
the.
if you're not, you just go for a little putt, you know.
Yeah, you don't go competition.
Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah,
you got to make
exactly.
sure everything's got grease in it because anymore,
Yes.
just a little bit of grease just for, just for shipping and make sure that it's assembled right. So you got to.
And then when you get it, you pull it apart and stick your own grease.
On them.
I always do that. I always put grease in my cars. They're just.
Well, we know the
Yeah,
reason
Have
you
screws.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. There's a little set screw in that barrel. There's a little set screw in that barrel that holds that pin in. And if yours doesn't have a screw in it, it means the screw is gone along with the pin.
And then your axle's going to come out for sure.
It just turns into 3-wheel drive.
Ah.
Well, crazy glue it is. I tried
All
putting
right.
a horn on it, but
Didn't work.
the horn is too long and it hits the pumpkin because I don't have a lot of room. So what I did
Trim that.
is I put a lot of crazy glue in there and stuffed it all together so it should not move anymore with the crazy glue.
Right.
Cut the horn down and put it in
I was about to say, I've
hole.
cut the horns
Well,
down.
even if I cut the horn, the hole is still too
That's
low,
right.
and it's still going
Oh.
to hit the pumpkin.
That's why I said cut it down to where you need it to be and put a new hole.
Well, the new hole is pretty much like halfway where that hole. I'd have to buy a low profile horn, they call.
Okay.
It's a little lower.
Okay, I got you.
Or this servo
that's
can
what
be
I do.
mounted pointing down. If I find a box, maybe I can reposition the servo. Right now it's pointing forward, but I can mount it pointing it down. But I
Oh,
did it this way so I can actually service it.
that makes sense. Because if you do it the other way, it's not too serviceable, or it's just more of a pain in the ass.
And plus this really pushes the ball here. It really pushes it forward, which moves this away from the pumpkin. Compared to this is not as thick. So
Okay.
the thickness
Crazy
of
glue
the
you
horn
use.
really makes a difference because it pushes it forward. I guess I could have put some shims.
See that screw right there, David? That's the screw that is in the end of the barrel that holds that pin in. That's what comes out. You have to take that screw out and Loctite it. And I believe there's one on the other side too.
Andrew's broken 3 of them.
No, it's only on the one side.
No,
Okay.
it's only on the one side.
So yeah, take that screw. You got to take the screw out, clean everything up, put some Loctite on it, and then put it back in. That's why those pins are falling out, because there's no Loctite on that screw. Everybody that has bought an Ascent has had that issue. You have to go over them. It's a must.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice.
And knock on wood, I haven't had anything break on this truck. And it's running brushless and everything else is stock. Oh, no problem, David.
Got all the way from 12 to 16 to 20 millimeter on your holes.
Yeah. See, that one would be not bad.
You can cut all those off if you need to.
Yes.
You know, they're one single piece. They seem to work good. They work good on the Armas, so. But I do have a crap load of those ones too, because they come with free with all the servos and stuff.
Oh, that was Big Head, right? He bought the Fusion, didn't he?
Yeah. What's up, Guru? Happy Easter.
All aspects. Happy Easter, Guru. Happy Easter.
Look, look. Hold on, I got
Guru.
one commercial.
Tired as hell. Yeah, yes. You must have got yours on a good, middle of the week day,
Me? No.
No, JD's.
Oh,
He said mine are all tight as hell.
all depends on who's assembling.
Yeah, exactly. He must have got somebody that worked on it on like a Wednesday, Didn't care. Took their time.
If he got his on a build on a Wednesday, David got his build on Friday at 3:00.
Yeah. Throw that shit together.
Come on, man, it's quitting time.
I took mine trailing yesterday.
Ten minutes till quitting time. Hurry up and slap that fucker together.
Yeah, a lot of guys are tearing the links out of the ball ends. One guy broke a chassis right at the skid plate.
Well, what the hell, man?
And
I don't know if I'm going to get one of them now.
it's not defective, Keith.
Yeah.
They're not defective. That's called abuse.
Right?
That's right.
There's a
That's
difference.
why I'm not gonna.
The way Keith drives,
I abuse my
you
shit.
just need to stick
That's
with
all the Fusion too, Keith.
TRA
You're getting a
floor.
regular Ascent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be good.
Explain
that-
something.
Guru's gonna hate me driving in the mud with him.
Because Josh will, I'm sure Josh will agree with me on this.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Fusion is a carbon fiber chassis. Everyone that's breaking their chassis is breaking them right here, where the skid plate bolts in. Now, when you're on an incline and you can't get the back tires to go up, what's the most common thing to do? Back up.
Punch it.
And
Throttle.
pop it up.
And it hits here every time. Well, every time you keep hitting that, it's going to snap it right there. It turns it into a weak point. You can break
Plus
the
all
chassis.
your tensions on the back there with the front's lifting.
Right. Now you take these chassis and bend them this way, they're not going to snap. But
Right.
you take it
Bend it like
bend it
that.
this way and they will.
Right.
Right.
That's
Right.
the problem. It's called abuse. They don't know how to drive the truck the way that it's supposed to be.
The regular Ascent is plastic, right? Not carbon fiber.
It's
I
metal.
think it's G10.
Oh, it's metal.
The G10 or aluminum?
Oh, so it's a little bit.
Aluminum.
It's
an aluminum
stronger
chassis
then.
on that one. Yeah, the regular chassis is really strong.
The carbon fiber is technically stronger, but it's more brittle as far as it breaks.
Right.
The aluminum will bend and you can bend it back.
Yes.
That with carbon fiber just snap.
Kind of like dealing with PLAs. Like if you do a PETG, it's stronger, but it has less flex. That's what they deal with in these really fast drag cars too, is when they do a chrome moly cage versus mild steel. Chrome moly gets stress fractures in the tube chassis and the cages, where mild steel will just tweak a little bit.
Uh-oh. Where'd it go?
Big Head said Red Cat is still crap.
No, not. You keep buying your Enduro chassis off of Amazon. Keep supporting the China. It doesn't go back into the hobby.
I got to work tomorrow, Guru.
So
That's awesome. Those fusions are good murder.
one of these days I'll get one and try one out.
I was gonna ask you, Josh, how many counties do you cover, or miles,
Just one.
or just one county?
Yeah, Franklin. Now I have assisted other counties on bad crashes.
Yeah.
I've helped Licking, Fairfield.
Yeah, but Franklin County is a big county.
It is. It's not small.
That'd be kind of like coming out here and saying that I work in Cuyahoga County. Cuyahoga County is enormous.
Yep.
Yeah, or Travis
I
or
think
Williamson around here.
I think in the state, Cuyahoga or Cuyahoga, however you pronounce it, Hamilton and Franklin are the biggest.
Gesundheit.
I think I'm gonna get Jericho some megalithics for. I got another set of the carbon fiber 22s.
Nice.
I was gonna
Those
put the
got
BFDs.
off Amazon.
Yeah, they're the same style as these, just a different face.
Gotcha.
Put on his uh G Shot, the V3. It I narrowed up the front. I went from the 15 millimeter brass to the 12 millimeter brass. And it's right just under 10 inches. I mean just in the front, and it's 9.5 in the back running the 225 type hub, so the 6 millimeter. You can't run that on the front because of the steering and the portal, the
Right.
C hub style.
Why are you're talking metric? You guys are in the US.
Yeah.
Because when you buy the stuff, you either call it a 225, a 375, a 450, or a 600 is how they classify the hubs, and it's easier to say the metric version.
Yeah.
15, 12, 10, 6.
Well, the nice thing is he knows if he can get the front end through, the back end will be able to come through it no problem.
Yeah. I won't have these on for Sunday, next Sunday.
Now, I got a question for you.
Mhm.
He said that they're going to bungee the egg to the truck. How the
Yeah.
hell are you going to do that?
They have some kind of contraption. I don't know.
I mean,
He says he can't get any more fusions right now, though. He's got like 5 people wanting them.
wow.
He's got to wait till May.
Gonna
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get any brass if he's got it there. When I
bungee a egg to a truck. What is that supposed to mean, anyways?
it's
They're
for
doing, yeah. Go ahead, Donna.
it's an Easter egg comp that we're doing.
Oh, okay.
So if the egg falls off of your truck,
You're
then
fucked.
it's considered a touch. So you get penalized for the egg falling off and they have to put it back on.
Hope it's a hard-boiled egg.
It's a plastic egg.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw some servo tape under it.
Right.
Hey,
Bring
right.
a little battery powered hot glue gun.
I see Joe finally got his kind of situated with that Ecto or Exos chassis.
Yeah. I don't know if he did it or not, Big Head.
What's that?
I know there's the egg on the top. Well, technically, if it's a scale item and if it falls off your truck and you have to pick it up, it is SORCA compliant.
Only JD would ask that.
Like this
Sorta
truck
do.
has a winch point on the top. I don't know how they're going to go around it.
Is that the chunky roof rack?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
I got the same one on mine with a winch point on it.
mine's just a dang ball end out of a shock.
What's up, Billy? Yeah, I actually had the bearing on mine. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to do unless he finds somewhere else to put it.
They had some kind of 4-point harness they were using through a milk crate looking thing.
Oh, like it actually sits inside the milk crate.
Yeah,
I got a milk
swappers.
crate in the back of my truck. All I got to do is take the cone out of it. But if I put it back there, that egg will never fall out because the bungee that holds my winch anchor is right over it.
right. And that's another thing. A lot of people run their winch across the top of the truck.
Yeah, just hope
And
he
I know,
sets the gates where you're not going to need the winch.
and I know if Darren tries to hook my winch anywhere, he's going to send me off the rock. Does every time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was showing TJ, John Martin, and Keith a couple of the videos from out there that
Yeah,
you and I had going the runs, and one of them was the last one that you guys had done for the class one. Shows him grabbing the winch, and as he's pulling the winch out, he's pulling the nose of your truck down at the same time.
right.
Yeah, he does get a little overzealous when he's doing it, but And he's trying to do it in a hurry to try and keep you from
Save
running
time.
out of
No,
time. But yeah, I know what you're saying. You don't tell him where he wants it. It's going where he figures, okay,
right.
just got to steer away from the gate now. Now, if I'd have had a winch on my Pro, the last time I was out, when I had to go up that ramp and then try to come back down off the left,
Right.
I think I could have made that just using the back end as a winch point and hook to it, pivot it around.
That's why I left the long bumper hanging out on this so I can just wrap a winch around it. And it's kind of a stop if it stands up.
Right? Oh, you didn't see what I put on the Ascent yet. I got a couple of hook points
Nice.
for the buddy counts. I got this one in the front and this one in the back. Just got it through one screw, so they just hang down just enough where it's still, I mean, it might, nah, it shouldn't catch unless I get a corner of a rock just right underneath it.
Right.
But yeah, that'll be something that I can utilize for a winch point on the back end at least. I could wrap in there and hook it around. Just can't do it with the front though. Unless I had a hook. But I got that big old fucking excavator anchor on it.
Right.
Oh, Swamper said he's seen your Rollarlo video, Mitch.
Thanks, buddy.
103.
Going live?
Yes.
What questions? What?
Hello, Tammy.
Hello, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Oh, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi,
We all
Tammy.
got that in before he muted us.
He just muted himself. He still hears us.
Did she run?
Oh, yeah. Hi, Tammy.
That was good.
He was like, "What are you doing?" Oh. That's funny.
A little bit of Fast Times at Ridgemont High coming out there.
Okay, truck's all fixed, ready for beat the barn.
All right.
He'll
You
be at
gotta
the very
treat
top when that
first.
servo
That's
horn
so
pops off.
quick on a Tamaya.
There you go.
Right, Tank? Them guys work months and months on their stuff. You do it like 20 minutes. Tamaya's all fixed.
Yeah. Doesn't take much.
I just changed
Tamaya.
this all over to hard body while we've been sitting here talking.
Doesn't take much for a Tamaya.
Nope.
Built Tamaya tough.
There you go. New slogan right there.
Now let's go over the screws to make sure they're all tight.
There you go.
Not over tightening.
Oh, look at that. So far, 2 of them. 3. Oh,
I think when I
Uh-oh.
think when I build them, I didn't want to tighten them too much, but I should have.
that's why I asked. I said, would you have Brad do that?
Man, imagine if you had the red tool. You wouldn't have to do that.
So, yeah.
Oh. Gotta have that special tool. Gotta have a special tool set, right?
Yeah, it's special screwdriver. It's a Japanese screwdriver.
Yeah.
If it
JIS,
doesn't,
I think they call it.
if it
Yeah,
doesn't say made in Japan, you can't use it on a Tamiya.
Nope. You'll bitch when you screw your screws. You'll strip them.
Oh yeah, that's for
Kurt
sure.
changed his all out.
Yeah, I know. My new build's gonna have nothing but
Hex
hexes on it.
screws.
Yeah. I bought a whole kit.
Oh, the hex conversion kit.
Fuck that. I didn't knock it. Yeah, I just bought a whole kit of screws. I'm like, yeah, no, we ain't playing that game no more.
Yeah. The hell with this.
Want to make it easy on myself.
$180 kit with $200 worth of stainless screws in it.
Exactly.
There
That's what
you
it was too.
go. Money well spent right there.
Yeah.
Either that or it's a $225 kit that comes with Phillips head screws and another 30 for the metal hex screw kit.
Yeah, that'd be all
Extra.
ting,
Tamiya.
ting. All the Phillips will be going right in the trash. Ting.
All the Tamiya guys will be cussing you. Send me them screws. I need them
I'm gonna
screws.
film it too, like Tank did.
What are
This
you
is what you do
doing?
with the Tamiya connectors. Clip, clip.
Yeah. And some hardcore Tamiya people are telling me I never had any problems with my Tamiya plugs. Yeah, when you leave it on the shelf, there's no problem with them.
Right when you run it once a year.
Ah, there you go. Usually some problems with people. When other people have problems with certain things, other people don't. Well, does it actually work? Does it run? No.
Have
All
you
right.
battery in it?
Yeah, really.
Oh, Dennis, you like this.
Uh-oh.
The
Oh,
VRD versus the Fusion video I did.
Yeah.
Dude commented, the out of the box RTR High Trail
high
would
trail.
smoke
There
those
you go.
Smoke
Out of
those
the
two.
box
Is that
high
what he said?
trail.
Maybe-
on this course. I'm like,
On
yes.
that
Maybe
course.
through water.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I just gave him a thumbs up. I wanted to say, well, bring it down.
There you go. Might as well.
I'll run my class 1 against your high trail and we'll see how you do.
There you go.
That's Eagle because they're both class 1s, right?
Right. Well, the high trail's got 2 2s on.
I was about to say high trail sits a little high.
Yeah, just buy a high trail and put the lowering kit in it, right?
Then it wouldn't be a high trail no more.
Well, I know that.
I know. I'm just giving you shit. That'll be an interesting video, Josh, if he does do that.
Do that?
Yeah, do that. Go ahead. Yeah. My meds are starting to kick my tail. Getting there.
What about the do?
Yes. Yeah, I got some new meds for me to go to sleep so I don't wake up in pain with shin splints. So
You wake up.
oh yeah, I'll wake up in the middle of the freaking night and I feel like freaking razor blades are shooting up and down my freaking femur.
Yeah, passing another kidney stone.
Ooh, yeah, you know what you're talking. Yeah.
I just passed one last week.
Yay!
Yay.
Bet your body's loving you. Especially your certain areas fucking loving that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Some people have nothing else better to say than criticize shit like that. Unbelievable. The first comment, Panhard bar and the original Ascent 10 and the Ascent 10 Fusion are incorrectly designed and there's a bunch of bump steer. Who in the right mind would
Along with your
pay
links.
money for a badly designed crawler that can't have the problem fixed? Red Cat's getting better, but they still need another 10 to 15 years before they can make quality product without messing it up, cutting costs.
Along with the rear links being installed incorrectly. Remember that, Dennis?
No, that was the front links.
That was the front links.
They
Okay.
were saying the front lower links were installed wrong.
Yes,
No,
that's
they're
what
not.
it was.
But
I
they're
couldn't
not.
remember.
They're not even close to being wrong. They're like that for a reason.
Right.
And so it doesn't hit the motor.
And when you do all this is how you break all your links and your parts. With it binding up.
Some of these guys, man. Wow.
Right.
Well,
Said,
the first person that said that the links were installed incorrectly was Matt from Scale Builders Guild.
Right.
And
Yeah, because he thought they were the high rise links, right? Because the way they're
he
shaped.
thought because they're
Right.
bent as a high clearance link that they should be facing
The other direction.
instead of them coming out on that angle like this underneath the truck, that they should be sitting like this. No, they have to be like this to get around the motor and transmission setup. I told that guy I'd like to see that battle, Josh.
There you go.
So I'd love to see that battle on that.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Nitro versus Ascent
yes, dear.
And the VRD carbon.
and the VRD. Oh shit. We'll be swinging big there.
Let's see how many times he rolls over before he gets to the top.
Exactly.
So they weren't, they were set right though, them links, right? They weren't.
Is that you,
goofed up.
JD? Saying the high trail?
The high trail comment was mine.
Ah. Yes, Keith, the links were installed correctly.
Yeah. This is how they have the links installed from the factory. The links are like that purposely because the way that everything sits in here is real close. So they can't have them as a high clearance.
Right.
It'll hit the motor right
It'll
here.
hit the motor. Yeah.
I mean, that's just a finger distance in there. And the same thing with the drive shaft side. It'll hit the drive shaft. So
Now what's
the lower links
What-
are done like that because normally your lower links are out to the side a little bit more on the front.
And since they're in the center, they had to do something.
Yeah, they had to bend them a little bit so they wouldn't
Right.
hit everything.
Right.
And everybody's tearing the upper link out of the threads above on the top of the axle. They're snapping their carbon chassis right there,
Hmm.
and they're pulling the links apart back here. That's all
Jeez.
juice.
And what is the guy talking about the Panhard bar on that or
Yes, he's
Something
saying
else.
that there's all this bump steer. Well, any panhard, you're going to have bump steer. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's just the nature of the beast is bump steer.
Just gotta set your servo, right?
What's
So you
up,
don't
Just
have it,
RC?
right?
Well, one thing some of these guys need to understand, you're
can
never
only
at
do
full
so much.
compression and you're never at full extension with both wheels. Unless it's like a rare occasion where your front end is just off the ground. And you're not going to get bump steer. So if your front end is compressed enough and you're trying to turn, it's going to turn. It's not going to want to push the truck one way or another when it compresses.
It's not as if it's a basher. When you're a basher and you're racing, you're jumping up in the air and you're going very fast, then you would have bump steers. It would go fast. But when you're crawling, you won't even notice you're getting your wheels are doing that.
Right. Bump steer and rotational mass do not come into play on a crawler.
Nope.
So that
JD
comment is
saying he's just
irrelevant.
kidding. I wouldn't doubt it if it was JD anyhow. Troublemaker.
He just said something about
Welcome in,
Sorka.
Just RC.
What's that, Josh?
He just said something about Sorka though.
Oh yeah. Asking if the egg was Sorka compliant.
There you go.
So just
Yeah, if anytime a new truck comes out, I mean, you got all them people that'll pick it to death.
you got a bunch of tire kickers, a bunch of Karens. They're always going to be
Definitely.
right. The manufacturer's going to be wrong. And it's not their favorite flavor.
Right. And if you don't
Well,
like
it's,
it,
it's,
just
it's not
leave.
like the manufacturers had a year or a year and a half to figure this out to make sure it was working.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got them on the table for quite a while.
Yeah.
And when they're doing all the R&D, just like when I did the R&D with UGRC, we weren't concerned about bump steer. We needed a panhard setup to keep the axle in place because we were all running chassis mounted servos. So you set your panhard bar the same length as your steering bar, get everything squared up, take it out and test it. See where everything's going to work and where it's not going to work. Is it going to hit here or is it going to do this? They've done that.
Mhm.
It works. These guys are all trying to reinvent the wheel that they don't need to try and reinvent. Because honestly, they're not engineers if they're not building their own chassis. They'd be out doing it themselves.
Oh, there's a lot of know-it-alls out there.
Yep.
Of course there is.
I like the
Always
ones
is.
that, I like the ones that get all over the guys that actually do the development on them.
That they're
And all the
developing it
designing,
wrong.
telling them that they did it wrong.
But didn't
Right.
didn't Red Cat do that on one of their trucks, have the
Oh,
links?
they sent out a complete basket case at one time.
Yeah, one,
Machete?
I forgot what it
The
was.
machete.
No, this was like a rock crawler too. They had the links
Oh yeah,
upside
years
down.
ago they had
Yeah,
one.
it was years ago.
And they came out with that big ass fifth scale, that big clawback. What are you going to do with that? That didn't
Yeah.
last
Where are
long.
you going to go with that?
Right. It didn't last long.
Kurt
and I
would run
know-
that right into
What's that?
the Kurt would run that right into a trailer.
Yeah.
And mean it.
And it was a four-wheel steer truck. I mean, they're big servos for what that truck was, and there's one body. And I think they were just getting their feet wet on that side of the hobby.
Yeah.
Just testing the water, see how it was going to work out.
You know, but I think with the Ascent and the Ascent Fusion, they knocked it out of the park. They did the right thing.
It's a good truck. It really is. I mean, I think of all the trail trucks I have, I think Jericho's Gen 8 probably has the most miles. It or my base camp, but that Gen 8, it just keeps going. It sounds like a diesel right now, but it just keeps going.
I mean, yeah, they still have a little bit of redesign that they can do on their axles, but they work.
Why change it or try and reinvent? an entirely different thing that still works.
Right. If they did a little bit of redesign on the axles, it would probably help them a little bit more. But for the most part, the way they are, you just take them out of the box, go over everything, make sure everything's tight and greased, and run it, and they work.
People don't do that. People get out of the box and put it on the road. They shouldn't, but people think they buy ready to run. It's ready to comp and to run and to bash. People don't. Sorry, but don't take care of their shit.
Right. And the first time out when they break it,
They're complaining about it.
They blame the manufacturer.
Yeah. They should make it ready to run and make it to bash, and so it's
Gotta make
manufacturer
too
that
many,
they should
that's
do
why.
that.
It's not like what it
Oh,
used to
come
be.
on,
You only had to
we
make
know the
100 of them. Now
conspiracy.
they got to make thousands of them.
Exactly.
Oh, come on. We know
Yeah.
the conspiracy theory. They make them so you can buy upgrade parts.
Yeah,
That's
you gotta
right,
buy
they
extra
do.
parts.
Well, the other thing, like Kurt was saying, they make thousands of them versus back in the day, they used to make hundreds of them. Well, in them hundreds of them, you were putting the things together. So you were putting the whole thing together versus
They were all
it coming
kits.
to you
Yeah,
all together.
90% of all your stuff was kits.
Exactly.
Right. And now they're all starting to just throw these RTRs at you again.
So I wish they'd come back with more kits.
They don't sell. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, well, people want
Right.
the ready to runs, but half of us want,
Exactly.
there's a quarter of us that want the kits.
Want the kits, right? Put them together.
They
But
still
half of the
try to
shit
throw
we'll
out a
throw
couple
out of
kits
it.
Not
for the
only
people
that,
that
but
want to do it.
there's things like nothing like getting a brand new truck to tear apart the disc because
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
You tear
that
the
what they
damn
put
thing
in
up
there
anyway.
is already been proven to be the wrong stuff
yeah.
Right.
by everybody
Or it
else.
ain't even filled.
You know?
Oh,
Exactly. And it's like, really? I gotta clean this out, put my own crap in here, just
Every basher you buy, you got to do that.
drop a little
Yep.
drop of oil and tell me I have to fill my diffs. Or
Yeah.
I did get the tank special with my Demon. The bottle,
Did you?
the empty bottle for shock oil and empty
Empty
tub for
bottles.
grease.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Those are funny. It's like, why would
I
you
only
throw
got-
the bottles in there?
Out of the 9 kits that I've built, I've got 2 that actually had oil and grease.
Nice.
that's crazy.
hey, here's
And that's
an
not a
idea.
red cat.
Dennis, here's an idea. Let's see how many of these little empty bottles we can get up in them. One of these events where we know Red Cat's at, we'll just bring them up. Hey, we're just recycling for you.
There you go.
Yeah,
We
but
don't
that's
even
not
use
red
these
cat,
damn
Josh.
things.
John, that was
No, that's Cross RC.
Cross
Cross.
RC
Yeah.
does that.
Cross
They
RC.
They ship empty bottles for the shock oil and the little plastic lip balm containers is what's supposed to have the grease in it. And those
Yeah,
are
like I'll ship you the bottle. You put your own damn grease in it.
Exactly. They can't.
That's what it's for.
Well,
You're not going to complain
like-
about
like
my
I- like I
RCs.
Well, they do come across the boat, but even still.
Exactly. There's certain regulations where you cannot ship certain things across
Yeah,
the
now
pond.
But here's
they're not allowed
the
to.
thing. Everybody else sends
Stuff across the pond.
Yeah,
Assemble.
why with that?
with the fluids in it and shit, you know?
Right, right.
I understand with the trade things, but how many other countries do
Where the
they
hell do we get
actually
our
ship
oil?
to once they get to New York? Once they
Exactly.
get to
Where
the
do we get
States?
our shit?
JD,
This is how
buy
you
a couple.
get, when it has oil in it, this is how you get it. Is the top is broke because the oil sits in there and makes them brittle. And now it's all over the box.
Yeah.
So they can
that makes sense.
Like I said,
JD, buy a
I
couple
understand that,
tennis
but it's like, so I heard somebody one time say, "Oh yeah, it's because of different laws and stuff, and international. I'm like, okay, but there's places
International
that can't even
regulations.
get these trucks sent to them. You know,
JD, next time you go out there to the top of the Mesa or whatever you were, wherever you were, buy a couple
Oh,
tennis balls,
gosh.
set some gates. It changes how lines work. Like when you're looking at those lines, you have to go between the tennis balls.
Not
And
just
then,
around
yeah,
it.
throw them
Create
in
your
your
own gate.
backpack.
Oh yeah, it makes it a lot harder.
just do it my way. Just kind of grade at it. Go, yep, I'm gonna hit this.
Yeah, just drive right over it.
Right, forget it.
Yeah,
I already
we're
know I'm
good.
gonna hit it, so I might
this
as
is
well.
this is an easy one. I should be able to. Oh, this is a tough one. This is harder than hell. No problem.
Here, and
Simple,
just for the hell
straightforward
of
one.
it,
I'll hit it every time.
just get yourself a stick. Just make it 13 inches, not even 12. Just make it 13 inches. Set it down and set the gates on each end of it at just a weird angle. Then drive it. Like Josh was
Well,
saying.
even if
It's
he's out there walking and he doesn't want to carry stuff, put it on each end of his shoe. Put your foot down and put it on each end.
it
There
can
you
do
go.
that too. But if he's got his backpack, he should he carry a fucking drinking straw.
Yeah.
Get a drinking straw from Dunkin' Donuts. Those are long.
He'll be playing
Sonic.
Pac-Man, eating all the dots.
I'll be playing
So-
Pac-Man.
You don't even need to have a tennis ball. You can just use 2 rocks.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's weird, like my rip saw I have, you can take a tennis ball and split it so fast. The saw I used to
Rip
chop
apart
body.
a tennis ball.
Yeah. So set gates so you have half the tennis ball. The knife
Yeah.
works good, but I'm always
I know.
afraid of
Cutting
slicing
yourself?
myself. That rip saw is like
Well, yeah,
three
exactly.
pulls of the blade and that's part.
Right. Then you got to resharpen the damn thing. Usually.
Yeah, I just use this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It's just a hobby rip saw. It's what I use to bob the bodies and stuff on the TF2s.
I got you.
AD, all you got to do is see if any of your buddies have any of these from an axial kit or
That
RTR.
too.
If
There you go.
it's got a couple, just grab a couple from them and just
Hey,
set 'em up.
actually,
3D print some.
doing better than that. If I'm correct, and then if this is the correct JD, he has Instagram posts up on Instagram of him printing 3D printing shit. Print you out some gates.
Yeah.
There's free files for gates.
I don't think
Yeah.
he does 3D printing.
No,
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
No, I think he's a little slow for that.
Oh, my wrong JD then. My bad. Not to get you mixed up with somebody else. My bad. Sometimes too many names or similar.
Says he has a ton of the axial gates.
There you go.
There you go.
No, you do enough hiking and stuff. You should be able to find a nice little spot to.
Well, even that last spot that he did with that video
There's a ton of good lines there.
where he dropped down and he went through that little bit of mud where he dropped down. If he was to go to the left of that mud hole, there's a line right there that it'll set him
Yeah.
off pretty good. And that'll test his
He's been waiting on Kurt to print some for him.
There you go.
Hold your breath, buddy. Hold your breath.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
I'll get you on Flub RC and get you some Flub gates.
Oh God.
Some purple and
Joe loves
green
Flub RC.
freaking. What's that?
Our buddy Joe loves Flub RC.
Oh yeah,
he does.
imagine he does.
At first, he was pretty irate.
Yeah.
He put the inserts in his tires and goes out on the first comp, and the tires fold on him.
Oh shit!
They
The,
just
the tire
spun.
spun.
The tire spun.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Well, the inserts were just a little loose on the wheel, and we told him you gotta use double side tape in them to hold them in place.
Really?
Because if you don't use double side tape on that inner drum that goes into the insert, they spin every time.
Oh, but yeah. Because I've got a set from my, of course, my SCX 24, and
I've not had
yet to
those
have them
move,
spin.
but I've had a move on the rings,
Really?
especially if you have something that's got a mechanical advantage gear like a portal and you're running slower speeds.
Mm-hmm.
When it grabs, it'll just start spinning the rim inside that insert.
Oh, but damn. Yeah, mine's got the what is it? The Mudslingers. They're 64s for 1.0 wheels, and they got Flub RCs in them. And I'm running the original large Fury Tech Komodo motor in it, 1400 kV.
Yeah. So I'm running a Pancake 1400, and I have Tony's inserts on a set of Enduro brass wheels, and they don't move.
They spin. They don't move.
No, they don't.
That's
they
good.
don't. They're...
Yeah.
Well, I got to work in the morning, guys.
Alrighty.
All
All
right,
right,
Josh.
Josh, we'll talk to
Have
you.
a good
Later.
night.
Later, buddy.
Later.
Have a happy Easter.
And happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Mitchell,
Happy
I expect
Easter.
you to go faster than that.
Well, you know,
There
it
you
was
go.
the first run, right? Give me a
Hey,
break.
Mike Maya did 107. So
Damn.
I'm not done yet.
There he goes. Out he goes.
He just, Mitch, I think that was a.
Uh-huh.
That was a mic drop
All
and
right.
see ya.
Right.
For sure. That's
No,
funny.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a test run.
Josh gives the drop, the mic drop, and Mitch gives him a Brad.
Oh man.
Nah, I figured, Dennis, when you were saying he had problems with Flub RC, I figured it was because of the wait time on his inserts. That's what I was thinking you were going to say.
That was the first issue. I mean, it took a while before he even
3
heard
weeks?
it. Shit, almost a month and a half.
Holy shit. For inserts? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And then he puts them in, takes it to the first comp, and the tire just spins on the wheel.
Oh my God.
I mean, it made him go from like a 475 to like a 419. I mean, it rolled him and wrinkle walled all the way around the tire.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
They
I'd
ripped
be
the
ripping,
tire
I
up?
think.
No,
They didn't? Thank God.
no, because when he seen it happen, he stopped and he's like,
Yep.
"What the hell's going on?"
Back in a minute.
All right. Well, that's good. At least it stopped.
That's why, like the three brothers, when you put that inner ring inside the insert,
It ain't going nowhere.
They are tight.
It's good. You want a tight hole around your ring.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like the other inserts that I was running when I first started on this team. They were snug on it, and then they would shift side to side on the wheel. but they never spun in the wheel.
Yeah, I seen Flub put out freaking goober gates. So when he was talking about, when you guys were talking about gates, I was like, oh shit, there you go, get you some Flub
Yeah.
gates, goober gates.
No, if you can't resource any of those axial gates, something's wrong. Because there's thousands of, well, I shouldn't say thousands, there's millions of those out there somewhere. They've got orange, green, and purple. They're everywhere.
Do they?
Somebody got them.
Oh my god!
Somebody
All
has
I
them.
got are the green ones.
That's all I've got. But place that we used to comp indoors, he's got green, orange, and purple.
Huh? Maybe later
Like,
versions
wow.
of shit. Maybe.
What's that?
Maybe later versions of stuff.
Probably the originals were
That's
the
what I'm
orange
thinking.
and the purples. And then they just went with all green just to stay with their theme.
Right. Before, well, after Horizon Bottom.
Yeah, when Horizon bought, I think that's when everything stopped. You couldn't get them anymore in the box.
Heck, you barely get accessories.
You know, it's funny because when I got this truck here, it's an original SCX 10.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't have the rifle or any of the cool stuff that came with them before. It had the bull horns, the ammo cans, and like a knife and maybe a pistol. I'm like, that's it? Where's the shotgun? Where's the rifle? Now, my buddy Tony, he had an original SCX 10, and he's got like 5 parts trees that have all the original accessories. I'm like, dude, I want that gun. Nope.
Right? Nope.
I'm like, come on. No. I'm like, but you're never going to use it. So,
Don't matter.
you little prick. Oh, JD scored 4 sets of white, 4 sets, 1 set of orange, and 3 sets of the greens that were left behind after a comp.
Nice. It's a good way to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know so many guys. When I did my first 2 events for 11 Charlie, they went over to like Dick's Sporting Goods and Walmart and they bought fucking 4 bags of tennis balls and just started cutting them. I'm
Start
like,
cutting them up.
oh yeah, they cut like fucking 90 of them in half.
Jesus.
So I'm like, well, okay, because it
That's one
wasn't
way to do it.
it wasn't a comp. It was more or less just this is where you have to go. This is the trail that you have to follow, and you have to
Mhm.
stay in between the gates. And we didn't set them at any certain distance. It was just like markers, so you knew where you were going.
Right. You know where the trail was, basically.
Right. And then we ran out of the last one that I did over there, and I was using just them little wire flag markers.
Mm-hmm.
I had about 100 of those, and I just was putting them out every so often just to give you like the direction of where we were going. Then I seen
Your waypointer.
then I seen a park ranger walking by, had a bunch of them in his hand. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, picking these up. I said, why? He said, well, we can't have these in the ground. I'm like, why? It's a wire flag. I said, I've got 40 plus people back here that need to know which direction they got to go that have never been here. I said, please don't pull them out of the ground. He walked over, we got into it. I said, you got a badge number? No. I said, you got a card? No. I said, who the fuck are you?
Oh shit.
Because I'm a ranger. I said, no, you're not. You don't have a badge number. You don't have a card. You're walking around in shorts. You look like freaking some poor adopted
Come
redheaded
on.
child. I said, you couldn't even explain yourself as far as what you do for the park system. He says, well, I work for the horticulture side. I said, you're not a ranger. You're a plant geek. So he ended up calling 3 of the state rangers out. Then I had to explain to them what was going on, and they're like, yeah, we don't see a problem with this.
There you go.
They're like, just make sure you pick everything up when you're done. I said, we don't have to because he picked it all up already. I said, we still have people out there that are trying to get back over here for a raffle. Yeah, they got a little bit warm when I told them that. So they had to go in there and help everybody out. So finish our raffle. They came over, checked out all the trucks and stuff and drove a couple of them. And then told us next time we need to have a permit.
Permit for the flags?
To host
have the
event.
event.
To
Oh,
Then you
host an
said
event
permit
in,
these. Then
in
you
a
said
state
permit
park.
these nuts, right?
There you go. What's up,
Well, the
Jason?
permit was $10.
What up?
I said, okay. So I went to call and get a permit for the next event I was going to do. And they told me that they weren't issuing permits for any events in any of the state parks. I'm like, oh, okay. Talked to a buddy of mine that was helping me out on the last one I did. He said, yeah, I already got my permit. Well, they had sent him an email, they gave him a phone call, and they sent him a text saying that we are revoking your permit without refund.
What?
Yep, because they found out that he lied on the application why he was getting the permit.
So you can't get a permit for an RC event?
You're not allowed to run an RC in that state park.
Ah,
They said that we were killing the vegetation.
interesting.
I said, wow, that's pretty funny because a little 6-pound truck isn't killing anything versus people that are walking their dogs through here that are shitting everywhere and
Yeah.
burnouts trying to bury it. And then you got people
They're not
trampling
that.
all over the place. I even showed a couple of the rangers that came in there. I said, well, look, here's a path. He goes, but that's not on the map. I said, but it's a path. That's not on the map that we have. I said, then somebody needs to do something about it because this path is getting bigger and bigger every time I come out here. I said, we just walk down it, run our trucks. We're not tearing shit up. We're just going down to the other side of the system where all the big rocks are and hanging out down there. Well,
And with colors, you can't really tear shit up too much.
he said, if you can you carry them? I'm like, no. I said, why carry them when they do like
It 100% does less damage than a mountain bike driving through it.
I said it's 100% slower than a snail. I said, there's no way that we can be tearing anything up. So I
30
have
mountain
Well, then
bikers
why are you
run
going
through
to
there.
carry it?
It does way more damage than any
Did they
RC
yell
car
at you?
does.
Did you get yelled at,
Driving.
Sarge?
What's that?
I said, did
No,
you
Dennis
get-
is talking about him and his ranger experience.
Oh, okay.
How they're telling them that they couldn't get a permit to run RCs in that park, in the national park or whatever that was, because
Yeah, right.
they're not allowed to do it because they're killing the vegetation with BS.
I know you were at a park, so I was wondering.
Oh no, that place where I go, there ain't none of that kind of crap there. You don't got to worry about that.
yeah.
The
So
only way
Colorado's
they'll
a
say
little more
something to you is
there
if
and
you're having
probably
a bunch of beers and stuff and you're leaving cans everywhere.
Yeah.
Then they'll be
right.
like, "Oh yeah, you guys can't be out here."
You said that state park, not national, right?
State park, yeah, I think he said.
Yeah, it's a state park where I was at.
Okay. Yeah, I know where it is.
Nelson's Ledges.
Yeah.
Now here's the other thing. On the far end of where we were going, there's a cave down there. It's called the Devil's Ice Box. It stays at 51 degrees all year round. It doesn't matter. People go in there with their kids and they get high and they shoot meth. They do everything in there except have orgies.
Maybe I should do that too.
But yet,
Yeah, when you're
I
just not
can't
there
run
when
an
they're
RC
doing it.
truck in the park.
Yeah.
I mean, when we're up on the top above that opening of that cave, it looks like somebody has a fire lit in there. There's so much smoke coming out of it from people down there partying.
Jesus.
And a ranger will walk right past it and turn a blind eye.
I'm coming.
It's because he's going there later to find the one that he's going to mess with.
No, they don't even bother with him.
Maybe you shouldn't go in that cave, Dennis. There's needles and all kinds of shit in there, you know.
No, there ain't shit down there except people. We were going in there all the time. We'd go in there just to get out of the fucking thunderstorm.
So you go in there to get out of the heat or weather.
Oh shit! I'll tell you what. We were down there one day. It was about 103 out, and as soon as you got down to the level of that cave by the creek that runs out of it,
probably dropped 30 degrees.
It was like air conditioning.
I like how you say crick.
It just it drew us into the cave so we could just stand there and cool off.
Creek.
A little bubbly. And there was another one. There was another fire going. So we used all of our drinking water and Gatorades to put these two fires out so it wouldn't burn the woods up.
But nobody was around.
Yeah, there was nobody there. Somebody just lit a fire and
left
away. But we're the ones tearing it up with tiny trucks.
Well, stop it.
You should make sure RCs don't shit.
There you
go. You know that was a lipo fire that you guys started.
Yeah.
Lipo fire.
Burn the tires to the room until they ignited.
That's ridiculous, though, man. People do some wild stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
They do.
They don't give a damn.
Nope. Not one bit.
And the people that think they're in charge, and they ain't in charge of shit.
No, and those are the ones that come up to you and tell you you can't do this and you can't do that. And then when you ask for a badge number, well, I don't have a badge number.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. They think they're in charge, but
right.
Shit.
So now
go stand over there, rent a cop.
Hell yeah.
So now you're
not even a rent a cop.
Do I bite my tongue or do I just turn on the asshole switch and say, are you impersonating a fucking ranger or are you a real ranger? Because he drove in his personal car. He had shorts on. Okay, he had the shirt on that said Metro Park. Anybody can buy those at any fucking store anymore around here.
Right.
And you're just walking around like you're looking for a friend.
He's lost.
And this guy followed us around for about 2 hours. We'd drive in, he'd follow us, and then he'd sit down. We'd keep going, he'd follow us, and then he'd sit down. This went on for 2 hours.
Jeez, that's way too long to be a ranger, I would think.
So we turned around and went back toward him. And when he realized we were close to him, that's when he decided, oh shit, I need to just keep walking. So that was the last time I was there, and it's been going on 3 years.
Ah. That makes sense.
right, guys,
thing,
I'm gonna
JD.
close this live down.
All right.
A lot of people that seen
Nice.
us out on the trails with this shit, they'd come up and say, "That's cool. Can I check it out?" This and that. Or if we see somebody walking with a dog, we'd stop, let them go by with the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
nice little toy. That's a pretty cool little toy. How much is that? More than you want to even think about.
Right.
That's usually what I get.
Right.
I usually get the, "Hey, can I drive that?"
No, I get that once in a while, but not very much.
Hey, Dennis got my treatment. Here's the controller. Have fun.
There you go.
Yeah, the last kid that asked if he could drive my truck, I told him, I said, "Go ask your dad for a credit card."
Bush, man, appreciate it.
Hey, thanks,
Everyone
Kurt.
in the chat, have a good night.
See you later.
Chat.
JD's appreciate
Thanks
it,
for the
man.
invite.
See you later,
Swampers,
chat.
Later,
I'll see you.
everybody out there, Jeremy.
Everybody, hope we
Happy
have
Easter.
a happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Yep.
Enjoy the rest of your
Happy Easter,
Easter,
everyone.
and thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Have a-
Later.
Thanks for coming to the Limitless unboxing.
Limitless unboxing.
Damn
There you
straight.
go. See you, Dirk.